Did you know that diabetes currently affects more than 422 million people worldwide? And what's more shocking is that our daily food choices can significantly contribute to this number. Welcome to Wellness Wise. Please like and subscribe. In our bustling, fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the impact of what we put on our plates, but it's time to face the facts. Diabetes isn't just a buzzword thrown around in health discussions. It's a prevalent global issue, one that's knocking on the doors of far too many homes. More than 422 million homes, to be exact. That's a number that would make even the most stoic among us pause and consider the gravity of the situation. Food, while being a source of nourishment and joy, can also be a silent saboteur. The choices we make at the grocery store, the restaurant, or even our own kitchens can significantly contribute to the onset and management of diabetes. The wrong choices can turn our bodies into battlegrounds, with insulin resistance and high blood sugar levels playing the villains. Now, I know what you're thinking. Is it all doom and gloom? Absolutely not. Knowledge is power, and understanding the role of food in diabetes can be a game changer. It's not just about avoiding sugar-laden desserts or cutting out carbs. It's about making conscious, informed decisions for your health. It's about understanding that not all foods are created equal, and some can wreak more havoc on your blood sugar levels than others. So why is this important? Because diabetes is not just a personal concern, it's a global crisis that needs our attention. And while we can't control everything, we do have a say in what we eat. Our food choices can be a powerful tool in managing diabetes, reducing its impact, and potentially preventing its onset. So, with the dire consequences of poor food choices in mind, let's dive into the top 7 worst foods for diabetics. Buckle up, because some of these might surprise you. Starting our countdown at number 7, we have sugary drinks. Now, we're not just talking about the obvious culprits like soda. Oh no, this category also includes things like fruit juices and energy drinks. That's right, even though they may seem healthier, these drinks can be just as loaded with sugar. The problem with these drinks is the high sugar content. Consuming them can cause a rapid increase in your blood sugar levels, making them difficult to manage if you're diabetic. And it's not just a short-term spike we're talking about. Regular consumption of these sugary drinks can lead to long-term problems like insulin resistance. But don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. There are plenty of alternatives out there. Opt for water, herbal teas, or unsweetened beverages. They can quench your thirst without causing havoc on your blood sugar levels. So remember, when it comes to drinks, opt for water or unsweetened beverages. Coming in at number 6, we have white bread. Now you might be wondering, what's the deal with white bread? Well, let's slice into the facts. White bread is high on the glycemic index, which essentially measures how quickly a food can raise your blood sugar levels. And, spoiler alert, white bread is a bit of a speed demon in this department. Made from refined grains, white bread has been stripped of its bran and germ, the parts of the grain that contain fiber. This lack of fiber means that white bread can cause your blood sugar to spike, then crash, leading to cravings and overeating. Plus, the rapid rise in blood sugar can put a lot of stress on your body, particularly if you're already dealing with diabetes. So the next time you're making a sandwich or toasting a slice for breakfast, remember this. So think twice before you reach for that slice of white bread. And at number 5, we have fatty meats. Now let's talk about why fatty meats are not so friendly for those managing diabetes. The primary culprit here is the high saturated fat content. These fats are known to increase levels of bad cholesterol, or LDL, in the body, which can lead to heart disease. But there's more. This high saturated fat content is also linked to insulin resistance. This means your body's cells don't respond as well to insulin, and as a result, can't use glucose from your blood for energy. This leaves more glucose in your blood, leading to higher blood sugar levels. So if you're a meat lover, you might be thinking, what can I eat? Well, it's not all doom and gloom. You can still enjoy your protein, but it's best to opt for lean meats. Think skinless chicken, turkey, and fish. So go lean when it comes to your protein. Shocking, but true. Our number 4 spot is taken by fried foods. We all love that crispy, golden, delicious bite, don't we? But here's the bitter truth. Fried foods are loaded with trans fats. Now you might wonder, what's the big deal about trans fats? Well, they're the kind of fats that clog arteries, raise bad cholesterol levels, and decrease good cholesterol. Not exactly a recipe for health, is it? But there's more. These trans fats also increase inflammation and insulin resistance. This means your body struggles to use the insulin it produces, a significant risk factor for diabetes. Fried foods like fries, chicken, and donuts might taste heavenly, but they're devilish for your health. It's not about completely eliminating these foods, but moderation is key. Opt for healthier cooking methods like baking, grilling, or steaming instead. So remember, fried is not your friend. In the third spot, we have processed snacks. A staple in most households, these quick bites may not be as innocent as they seem. Processed snacks are often packed with sodium and sugar, two ingredients that can wreak havoc on your blood sugar levels. Now, imagine a roller coaster. That's what your blood sugar goes through when you munch on these snacks. The high sugar content causes a rapid rise in your blood sugar, which then crashes just as quickly, leaving you craving for more. It's a vicious cycle. And let's not forget about the high sodium content. Consuming too much sodium can lead to hypertension, a condition that's all too common in people with diabetes. So, what should you do? Just as you would turn a blind eye to a roller coaster if you're afraid of heights, steer clear of processed snacks if you're serious about managing your diabetes. So, ditch the processed snacks for healthier options. Taking the second spot, we have full-fat dairy. Now, let's get one thing straight. Not all fats are created equal. Full-fat dairy products like cheese, milk, and butter contain a high level of saturated fats. These fats, when consumed in excess, can increase the level of bad LDL cholesterol in your body. What's the big deal, you ask? Well, high cholesterol can lead to health issues like heart disease. But there's more. These saturated fats have also been linked to insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. When your body becomes resistant to insulin, it struggles to regulate your blood sugar levels, which, as we know, is not good news for those of us trying to manage diabetes. But don't worry, you don't have to give up dairy completely. Low-fat and non-fat dairy options can still provide the calcium and protein you need without the extra saturated fat. So choose low-fat or non-fat dairy options instead. And the most nefarious villain in the diabetic world is, drumroll please, sugary cereals. You might be gasping in disbelief, clutching your pearls, but alas, it's the unvarnished truth. Those bright fun boxes parading on the supermarket shelves promising a delightful breakfast, they're crammed with sugar. We're not talking about a light dusting, rather mountains of the sweet stuff, making them more of a blood sugar horror film than a morning meal. Now, you might be scratching your head. Isn't cereal supposed to be the superhero of healthy breakfasts? Ah, my friend, not all cereals wear capes. Some are brimming with whole grains, fiber, and essential nutrients, while others are basically evil sugar clowns prancing around in a healthy breakfast disguise. These sugary imposters can send your blood sugar levels sky high. It's like having a rocket launch in your bloodstream. Picture this. You start your day with a bowl of cereal that might as well be 3 donuts in disguise. Yes, you heard that right. 3 donuts. That's not breakfast, it's an undercover dessert mission. And when you send that avalanche of sugar down your system first thing in the morning, your body breaks into a sweat, working overtime to process it all. This leads to a sudden sugar spike and crash, making you feel like a tired sloth, ravenous, and reaching for more sugar grenades to keep you going. It's a sticky cycle, tougher to break than a marshmallow handcuff. Over time, it can lead to health villains like obesity, disease, and of course, a diabetic nightmare. But hold on, don't wave the white flag on your cereal bowl just yet, warriors of the breakfast realm. There are allies in this cereal war, healthy alternatives that are high in fiber, low in sugar, and made from whole grains. These noble breakfast options will help balance your sugar levels while supplying the energy and nutrients you need to start your day like a champ. So, on your next expedition down the cereal aisle, don your reading glasses and scrutinize those nutrition labels. Look beyond the flashy disguises and sweet promises. Remember, it's what's on the inside that counts. So choose whole grain, low-sugar cereals for a healthier and somewhat heroic start to your day. So there you have it, the top 7 worst foods for diabetics. We've journeyed through the land of sugary drinks, strolled down the aisle of white bread, and peeked into the world of fatty meats. We've braved the sizzle of fried foods, navigated the maze of processed snacks, and dipped our toes into the sea of full-fat dairy. And finally, we've uncovered the hidden dangers lurking in the bowls of our beloved sugary cereals. Each of these foods, while they may be tantalizing to the taste buds, are far from friendly to those managing diabetes. They're like wolves in sheep's clothing, offering temporary satisfaction, but leaving a trail of health havoc in their wake. Sugary drinks, often disguised as refreshments, are in fact sugar bombs waiting to spike your blood sugar levels. White bread, though a common staple in many households, is stripped of its nutritional value and can cause rapid blood sugar spikes. Fatty meats, while they might be the star of your barbecue, are loaded with saturated fats that can lead to heart problems. Fried foods, even though they give that satisfying crunch, are chock full of unhealthy fats that can raise cholesterol levels. Processed snacks, convenient as they may be, are often high in sodium and can contribute to high blood pressure. Full-fat dairy products, while they offer a rich taste, can increase the risk of heart disease due to their high saturated fat content. And sugary cereals, the breakfast of champions for many, are unfortunately champions of high blood sugar levels due to their high sugar and low fiber content. What's the takeaway from all this? It's not about banishing these foods from your life forever. It's about being mindful of what you eat, making healthier choices, and maintaining a balanced diet. Remember, managing diabetes isn't just about taking medication. It's a lifestyle choice, and it starts with what's on your plate. Remember, managing diabetes starts with your diet. Make the right choices today for a healthier tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.